Alright troops, it's your man Chris Scullion from Tired Old Hack with another First Play video, and today we're looking at Ben 10 on Nintendo Switch. I'm going to be honest, I don't have much of a clue what Ben 10 is actually about. All I can kind of know is that I get the feeling it's been out of play for a while and now it's suddenly been kind of revitalised, because I'm sure I remember there being a Ben 10 game way back on the Wii. Certainly there was one on the Wii U, I believe, and then nothing. So presumably this is part of some sort of Ben 10 reboot, I would imagine, for a younger generation. I was obviously, as I'm an old man, I was too old for Ben 10 first time around, so this is, I kind of missed what it is, but from what I gather, it's like a boy who can turn into, well, I think this watch can be used to turn into things. Well, it doesn't appear to have Pro Controller support, so that's not the best start for me. Let me get my Joy-Con sorted. Right. Pro Gamer always checks the options. Let's do it, Ben 10. Oh, so it's aliens he turns into then? Presumably 10 of them. Hence the name. Boop, 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 boop. Right, here we go. I can do that. It's a pretty feeble attack. Alright, I suppose that's the point as he transforms.
This is how I roll.
Yeah, it's more like it. Press and hold A.
Let's roll.
Good. Heat Blast, aka the Flaming Torch.
Don't fry this at home.
Jesus, that's
Oops.
quite the pun.
Awesome? No, wait. Ultimate.
I just bought that tent last week.
You're in for it this time.
Sorry, Grandpa Max.
Oh, no big deal. Just gives me an excuse to visit the new sporting goods store when we get to town. Besides, that's what your allowance is for. I think 6 months worth or so should buy a really nice replacement.
Zing. Can you not just transform into an alien that throws money at things? And says a really bad pun about money. Maybe that'll talk some sense into you. Prepare for a pounding, and by pound I mean pound sterling. I can't think of one for dollar. Sorry. Penny for your thoughts, Chief? And then he throws 2 pence at them.
Maybe something in the 3 to 4 months allowance range.
Guess we won't be finding out anytime soon. Looks like it's parade day. No way we're getting past that crowd.
Nice. Looks fun. Let's check it out.
It sure doesn't look like they're having fun.
Yeah, and I see why.
Is this the most fun ever, or is it just me? Oh, right! It is just me! Your happiness should be just about sucked dry by now.
I gotta stop him. He's stealing people's happiness.
I'm not happy about you going up against
Yeah, I know the feeling.
so alone.
Yeah, that might not be such a great idea.
It must already be affecting you guys. Don't worry. I got this.
Well, look who's here. Luckily, I'm ready for you this time. Ha! I'd love to stick around for the fun, but I can't stand being around all these sad sacks. Take 'em, boys!
The clown guy sounds like someone trying to do Mark Hamill as the Joker. That's quite jerky. The scrolling isn't ideal. Air transform.
For this, no way.
It's got this Arkham style reversal system where it looks like the X button appears when an enemy's about to attack, so you press X to reverse it.
I'm gonna beat you 4 ways to Sunday.
Oh, it doesn't look like he reverses it, look, he just blocks their attack. It's not exactly like Arkham then. If it was Arkham, you would be able to defeat enemies just by using the reversal, but here it seems you can't.
Good work, Ben. It looks like Zombozo got away.
Yeah, and it looks like the townspeople are still down in the dumps. Whatever Zombozo is doing to steal their happiness, he must still be doing it. How about you guys? You still happy?
As much as we ever are when you're being all you.
Now is not the time. Gwen, tell Ben what you found.
Right. Well, I noticed that there are a bunch of weird devices around here. They look like some kind of transmitter or relay.
Huh? What? Sorry, science nap. You were saying?
Oh, he's such an annoying guy.
That these relays or transmitters are... that they might be what Zombozo is using to suck away people's happiness.
Huh? I mean, yeah, that's why I was so bored. I figured that out like forever ago.
Uh-huh. Ben, why don't you try to track down Zombozo and maybe look into finding a way to stop all of this?
But what about the happiness sucker? Won't it, you know, suck my happiness too?
The watch should protect you, but I'm taking Gwen back to the rust bucket. We should be safe from the effects in there.
I'll be fine. You guys better get as far away as you can.
Good idea. I feel happier already.
To be fair, I think it's a bit rich of him to be worrying about sucking people's happiness out. Okay, so you can upgrade them, but you collect more of those kind of green gem things that come out when you smash things, like those. I'm being a wee bit harsh at this stage. I mean, it's as far as a kids game goes, it's not the most mindless I've ever seen. I've seen plenty of far worse kids games. Hotel for Dogs, for starters. Over the Hedge on GameCube. I've reviewed many in my years. Classic Iron Man on Wii, which I think we gave 12% or something. The only major issue I have is the frame rate. Not so much here when you're fighting, but when you're running about. I know it's a kids game and kids aren't exactly Digital Foundry, so you're not going to get an 8-year-old saying, "What, is this not 60 or at least a locked 30?" But you still, even when you're a kid, you still notice when a game isn't running as smoothly. Like you could see especially if you're watching this on a device that can support 60 frames. Not that this is anywhere near 60, but it makes it easier to see the stutters and stuff. Whereas a YouTube 30 video kind of hides some of those, but you can see if you're watching on a 60, you can see the animations, the scrolling's quite jerky and it's not entirely smooth. And although a kid isn't going to explicitly go, "Oh, wait a minute, the frame rate's done in here," they can still tell when a game's a bit jankier than than what they're used to. They'll still play it because it's Ben 10. Like a 7 or 8 year old doesn't care that much, but they can still subconsciously tell when they're playing quality versus when they're playing something that's not quite as good. I mean, I was the same when I was younger. It's not like when I was a kid playing Super Nintendo and Mega Drive games, I was sitting going, oh, well, I think you'll find this runs at a solid 60, or a solid 50 it would have been back then, but it's just more... I don't know, you could just feel it. You could feel sometimes when the scrolling in a game wasn't very smooth, or if it didn't scroll as smoothly as other games you were used to. You just knew. It didn't necessarily hinder your enjoyment of a game, but you could still tell when a game just felt better than in other games. I mean, Sonic felt good because it ran so smoothly. That was one of the reasons.
Time to throw stuff.
I switch this guy to somebody else. Presumably I can't do it mid-fight. Oh, here we go.
You want to play with
Go for
fire? Prepare to
the pun machine.
Hey!
That's a bit unnecessary. An actual nuclear bomb just to take out two guys. Yeah, it's really janky. Look, if you focus on something in the background, like one of these lampposts, and look at how jerkily it moves. It's definitely... I can imagine something like this running perfectly on Xbox One or PS4, but it looks like it hasn't been perfectly optimised for the Switch.
Face. Step away from the happiness sucker.
It's called a buzzkill battery.
Yeah, that is better. Anyway, you're finished, Zombozo.
Actually, I'm just getting started.
I'm just gonna catch you, you know.
Still heading the right way? Good. Ooch! Ha! Ooch! Merge! Ooch! Ha! Ha!
I mean, other than that, other than the jerkiness, it's fine. It's not going to save the world.
You should try not to get hit.
But it doesn't offend me. It's... If I had a kid who liked Ben 10, I wouldn't have a massive problem with getting them this. Because it doesn't... It's not like... It's not a bad game. It's just... There's nothing remarkable about it, but I'm not going to...
Still heading the right way. Good.
Oh. Yeah, it's harmless.
Ow! Owie! Ouch!
The only shame is I would imagine it's not co-op because it's presumably there's only one Ben 10 and he doesn't have someone else who can transform into 10 different aliens. So it would have been good if, like, for co-op, so parents and children can play together, but or brothers and sisters, or indeed brothers and brothers, or sisters and sisters, or mothers and sisters, or mothers and sons, mothers and daughters, fathers and daughters, cousins and cousins, cousins and sisters and daughters in a 3-player game. All those permutations are not possible in this game. And that's a shame, but understandable since there's only one hero here and he can't really be backed up by someone who isn't a superhero. But yeah, it is what it is. We should probably stop it there in that case because it's already kind of basically shown its hand. You know what you're getting now. And it's fine. It's not earth-shattering, but it's not soul-destroying at the same time. It's fit for purpose, essentially. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll have a full review at some point in the future on titledhack.com, where you'll also find all manner of gaming goodness. Until then, I will catch you on the flip-flop. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
Brains over biceps.
I am certain this is the correct path.